Yun, so what's up mga ka-investa? Bearyo again, back with another video. So in this video, I'm gonna give a market outlook for the PSE this 2023. Balikan lang natin 2022, no? 2022 has been really a hard year for us traders. Actually, ako share ko lang, no? Personally, this has been the toughest market na na-experience ko ever since 2017. 2020, nagka-pandemic, naiwasan ko naman yung crash. But right now, kahit na mukhang stable naman yung PSE and whatnot, ranging tayo, pero ang daming setups na hindi nagmamaterialize. So, it resulted to a lot of chop and mga fake outs and whatnot na halos nakaka-burn din, nakaka-burn out as a trader, no. Anyway, balikan lang din natin 2022 Ukraine-Russia war nung Q1. So that resulted to a high inflation environment kasi naapektuhan lahat ng supply side stuff. And that resulted to a net tightening environment sa monetary policy ng Fed, no. And that resulted to low liquidity in the equities market. So lumakas yung dollar, umalis lahat sa equities, and then nagstay in cash yung karamihan. So right now, ang mga potential na pwede natin tignan and mga narratives na pwede natin tignan is pwedeng nag-peak na yung inflation and nag-reopen na yung China. So balikan natin, no? Yun yung mga tinitignan natin na mga narratives and themes, which is yung reopening, peak inflation, which might result to a somewhat slowdown in net tightening, parang ganun. And that will be good for equities. So tignan natin ano yung mga pwede nating maging actions or action plan for our Philippine market. So start tayo with the PSEI, top-down approach. Big picture muna tayo. PSEI on a weekly time frame. Nanggaling tayo sa distribution, no? 'Di ba may 4 market phases, which is accumulation, markup, yan yung nag-rally, then distribution, madami ng kumita, nagbebenta na, markdown, and then it returns to accumulation. So kung titignan natin on a weekly time frame or on the weekly time frame ng PSEI, this is our distribution, this is our markdown or somewhat markdown. Then ito na yung pwede nating maging accumulation, 'di ba? Since nagkaroon na ng big drop and then nag-stabilize in this area, pero pwede rin mangyari is redistribution lang ulit to and then pwedeng malaglag. Pero hopefully hindi naman, 'di ba? So let's look at the neutral side and the bullish side muna, no. So that's the bear case, which is pag nag-go below tayo 5.8, we might go below or we might revisit 4.4 or maybe go below 4K pa. Most likely pag ganun, meron nang nangyaring really bad in the economy, no, or parang nagkaroon ng systemic problem sa mga economies natin and whatnot, or pwede World War III, hopefully hindi naman, di ba? Anyway, so let's look at the PSEI on the daily time frame. So top-down approach, no, big picture muna, and then let's drill down to the daily time frame. So looking at the daily time frame, halos nag-range lang tayo dito ng sobrang tagal na panahon, di ba? Nag-range lang tayo from 6.1 or 6K up to 6.4 or 7.4 pala, I mean. Halos since 2020, nag-range lang tayo dyan. So ngayon, there's a good sign kasi madami nag-accumulate. Madami nang nakapag-accumulate in this price level or in this base, no? So ito lang naman yung mga need natin tignan na levels, which is 7.4. Ito yung resistance level natin. Bullish if we go above 7.4, 7.5. Bearish if we go below 6.1 or 6K if gusto nating psychological level. Ayun, what I think for this 2023, we will still range, no? Magiging ranging market pa rin to as long as madami pa rin problems in the macro, in the global macro environment, like Ukraine-Russia war, ayun, high inflation environment pa din and whatnot. So ngayon, ang tingin ko, since we're gonna range for the whole 2023, yun yung parang primary bias ko, no? Pero if we go above 7.4, then good thing. Most likely, madami tayong makikitang market leaders dyan. And bear case, if we go below 6.2, 6K. Ayun. So that's it, no? For PSEI. We're still gonna range for this whole year, maybe. Yun yung primary bias ko. So yun, let's drill down on the other sectors, no? So let's start with financials. So open natin tong template natin. Hide natin yan. Let's just look at the indicator EMA50. So yung exponential moving average 50, yan yung tinitignan ko if buyers are dominant or sellers are dominant, or bullish or bearish. Above EMA50, bullish. Below EMA50, bearish. At the same time, if EMA50 is trending upward or sloping upward, that is bullish. If EMA50 is trending downward, that is bearish. Yan lang, no? Parang quick lesson lang. Or FYI, para sa iba. Para hindi ako nagdi-discuss ng hindi nyo naiintindihan. Lalo na sa mga beginners. So yun, financials. If we're gonna look at the financial sector, we came from a markdown phase, no? And then, ito yung accumulation phase natin. Or ito yung big accumulation base natin. Nag-breakout, then nag-range lang ulit. So right now, we have a resistance at 1.7. If we go above that, then good. If we go below 1.4, 1.5, 1.450, then most likely lahat ng banks or mga financial related na names will decline. So right now, let's look at the short term. Ang maganda is nag-range lang yung financials at 1.6 to 1.7, no? And most likely gusto niya nang i-break tong 1.7 na levels. So interesting enough na above EMA50 tayo, and at the same time EMA50 is trending upward. So yun. So good. Okay, bullish yung financials daily time frame, no? Weekly time frame, okay din, above EMA50, trending upward din. And ayun, let's look at the stocks under financials. So let's use our Investa screener. So punta tayo dito sa custom, or pwedeng hanap tayo dito sa mga templated pro screeners natin. So financial, yun. Financial stocks near 52-week low. So ito yung mga stocks na possibly nagbo-bottom out na. So BPI, so recently may issue yung BPI, no? Ayun, actually ako din na experience ko yun. And let's look at the chart of BPI. Halos wala namang effect on the stock, yung issue. So right now, if we're gonna look at the big picture, parang nag-accumulate lang din siya. And meron tayong primary resistance at 109. And final key resistance at 120. So yun. Open natin tong VPVR. So this states kung saan yung pinakamadaming shares or volume sa certain price level. So right now, ang point of control natin or madaming shares or dito yung madaming nag-accumulate is at 82.86 or 83 pesos na lang, no? So ngayon, above tayo dyan sa point of control. So that is kind of bullish. And ayun, we're just ranging. Most likely, if we break above 103, then baka i-rebreak niya itong 110. Yun, SECB, same thing. Parang nag-accumulate na din. Tanggalin ko lang yung drawings. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Ang red flags ko lang dito is EMA 50 still trending downward and we're still below EMA 50. So yun, if you're gonna bottom pick, pwedeng hanapin mo yung bottom or what, diba? With SECB. And ayun, dahil we're still under accumulation phase, don't expect too much na mag-accelerate na tong stock na to or magpo-provide na sa'yo ng big rally. Pero if you're a position trader, pwedeng mag-accumulate ka na at these levels, no? So yun, tignan lang natin yung primary structure niya. So log scale natin, no? Since yun yung usual charting So meron tayong na-form na trend line. Tanggalin lang ulit natin yung VTVR. Meron tayong na-form na trend line. If we break the resistance trend line, then good. Hanap lang tayo ng another reaccumulation pattern at 110. Then, pwedeng doon ka na mag-add, diba? So right now, we're above EMA 50 and EMA 50 is flattening on the daily time frame. So, medyo nag-stabilize na siya. Ang kailangan na lang natin makita is i-break tong 97 pesos. So yun yung mga natin, no? Nakita natin with our pro screener, which is financial stocks near 52-week low. If we're gonna use the custom screener, punta ka lang dito sa descriptive sector, then pinutin mo tong financial and then run the screener. So makikita mo na lahat ng financial related stocks dito. Ako usually I rank them by value. Kasi gusto ko makita kung saan nagpo-flow talaga yung pera. So right now, ang top value traded natin for today is BDO. So interesting enough, year to date, up na siya, no? Year to date, up na siya ng 7%. So sa start ng 2023, 7% up na siya. So let's look at the structure of BDO, big picture. Big picture structure of BDO, nag-mark up siya, and then, okay, nag-mark up, looks like a distribution, pero possibly a reaccumulation ulit. Ang need na lang natin makita is i-break tong trend line na yan, or what, diba? Pero, if we're gonna look at the immediate structure, nagbe-base lang siya dito, diba? Nagbe-base lang siya dyan. If we break above or a clear full candle close above on the weekly time frame, a break above 115, then that's good, diba? That's good. Ibig sabihin, bulls are in control. So yan, let's see if kaya nang i-break yung 115. A break below 100 pesos, 92 pesos, then most likely, magde-decline ulit yun. Mag-resume yung decline niya. And hanapin niya yung support niya at 73 pesos. So yun, very straightforward, no? Very straightforward. So yun, balikan lang ulit natin. Above EMA 50, nagbe-base lang siya, then yun. If nag-break yan above 115, then good. Next is MBT. Looking at MBT, weekly time frame, same, no? Halos parang nag-form lang din ng mga square root accumulation pattern or reversal pattern. So coined yan ni Boss Edward Lee, yung square root na reversal pattern. So right now, nagbe-base lang siya dyan, nag-range lang siya dyan at 44 to 60 pesos. Let's look at the daily time frame. So yun, balikan natin, no? Above EMA 50, di ba? EMA 50 is sloping upward. So that is good. And immediate structure is nagbe-base lang siya ngayon. Or nag-create lang ng box. So if it breaks above 57, most likely ang next resistance niya is at 60 pesos. If it breaks above 60 pesos, then yun, baka magtuloy-tuloy na yung ligaya for this stock. Might revisit the next key resistance at let's look at the VPVR, weekly time frame. Next key resistance based on VPVR is 77 pesos. Nandyan karamihan ng volume, diba? Nandyan karamihan yung volume. So yun, if it breaks above 60 pesos, next resistance is at 75. So yung BPI, nakita na natin yan. And SECP, UBP, mukhang okay din naman yung chart, no? Okay din naman yung chart niya on the weekly time frame. Nagbe-base lang siya coming from an uptrend. So that is good. And let's just look at this trend line or whatever, no? Pero mas gusto ko yung box, yung tignan ko or yung base. So ngayon, break above 98, then good. Baka mag-resume yung uptrend, di ba? Mag-resume yung uptrend. At the same time, di ba, all-time high. Wala na yung resistance. So halos profit takers na lang magiging kalaban ng presyo para umangat. So if it breaks above 90, 98 or 100 pesos, next resistance or next target is at 163. So paano ko siya na-come up? Basically rally-based measured target lang siya. So kung gaano kalaki yung inangat nito from the swing low to swing high, most likely yun din yung iangat niya. If it breaks above 100 pesos. Since parang reaccumulation to eh. Yung mga previous buyers nito nagpapahinga lang, and then if given enough time nakapag-reaccumulate sila dito, most likely pwedeng itulak ulit nila yan to 250 or 160. Yun. Okay. So wala nang ibang interesting na financial stocks. So tapos na tayo sa financial sector. Let's look at holdings. Holdings weekly time frame above EMA 50. Although EMA 50 is sloping downward, although flattening din. Let's look at the daily time frame. Above EMA 50 naman, yung immediate structure niya. And then, interesting na meron tayong resistance dito na pwede niyang i-break. Nagbe-build up near resistance. So maganda yun. Nagbe-build up near resistance. So ngayon, ano ba yung mga magagandang stocks or ano yung pwede nating tignan ng mga stocks under holdings? So run lang ulit natin yung screener. Punta tayo sa sector. Let's look at the holding firms. Sa akin, ayun nga, as always, screen or rank them based on value traded. SM, GT Cap, AC, DMC. So SM, weekly time frame halos nag-range lang din, no? Nag-range lang din dyan. 715 to 11. So from 2022, halos nandito lang sa range na yan. 1K to 740. Daily time frame, nagbabox lang siya or nagpapakita ng reaccumulation. If it breaks above this level, 980, then most likely revisit tong 1140 or maybe 1K muna, no? 1K muna. Yun yung next key resistance. A break below EMA 50 might revisit the support at 760. Next, GT Cap. So ito yung pinakamahinang holdings company for 2022. Tanggalin ko lang yung drawing ko. So ngayon, nagpapakita lang siya ng accumulation structure. Meron tayong mapaplot na resistance trend line dyan. And right now, on the daily time frame, above EMA 50 na tayo. Above EMA 50 na tayo. Although, EMA 50 is still flattening. Diba? Ngayon, a break above 470 is good. Might revisit this resistance trend line. Diba? Pero, big picture, no touch for me as long as below this resistance trend line or MA 100. Ayala Core, same thing, nag-accumulate lang din, forming a big accumulation structure, no? Halos kumukha lang ng PSEI. Ito yung primary resistance natin, which is 870. If i-base natin on VPVR, ito yung madaming volume talaga, madaming ipit dyan, na kapag bumalik yung presyo dyan, people might sell at a break-even. Ayun, anyway, above EMA 50 tayo, and if we break above 770 or 780, 780 na lang, no? Might revisit resistance of 900. So, meron kang upside from here na 30%. Yun, na break below 660 or EMA 50, might revisit this support level. Support level at 600 pesos. DMC, isa to sa mga market leaders natin for 2022. So, kung babalikan natin yung ituro kong market cycle or market phases, ito yung accumulation structure niya. A break above the accumulation structure gives us a strong markup. So right now we're on a markup phase. Ni-rebreak niya tong tong resistance na to, which is 1060. Significant level yan. So looking at the big picture, next key resistance based on VPVR is actually malapit na, no? 13 pesos. Then structure resistance natin is at 1650. So nandyan yung yan ay all-time high. Yan yung all-time high. So most likely yung gagawin yan, continue yung markup, mag-reaccumulate dyan, resume markup, then distribution at this level. Distribution for a long period of time, maybe months, maybe a year. So yan, DMC powered by commodities, yung rally on coal, diba? Commodity driven yung rally niya. Yan, AEV, weekly time frame above EMA 50, so good yun. At the same time, EMA 50 is sloping upward. Big picture resistance is at 77 pesos. So ito yung next VPVR natin. On the daily time frame, may maganda tayong clear base na pwedeng i-trade dito. So right now, meron tayong resistance trend line dyan. Nag-break above na tayo dyan, a full candle close above will be a good confirmation. And ayun, above EMA 50, ngayon, turning upward na yung EMA 50. So interesting enough na pwedeng magpakita ng another rally to. Next resistance is at 74, diba? So meron pa siyang potential upside of 23%. Ngayon, ang mga danger zones natin or line on sun natin, a break below 53 pesos might resume another decline and might revisit 50 pesos, 48 pesos. So yun, AEV, avoid these. So ano yan, I think good with the current admin, no? Avoid these. Next is MPI. So right now, meron tayong balik tayo, weekly time frame, no? Tanggalin ko lang ulit yung mga drawing ko And then, tanggalin natin to. Weekly time frame, halos, nag-range lang talaga siya. And ayun, meron tayong mapaplot na resistance trend line dito or downtrend line. Still below EMA 50. So no touch yan. No touch. Kahit na above EMA 50 na tayo sa daily time frame, still in general sloping downward pa din. So sa akin, magiging interesting lang yan if it breaks above 370 or may clear candle close above, full candle close above this resistance trend line. Nakalog na tayo. Logarithmic chart. Next, JGS. Weekly time frame. Nag-range lang din. Same lang sila ng parang S&P SM Prime or SM pala, I mean. And AC, no? Meron kang resistance trend line dyan. Above EMA 50 on the weekly time frame, although sloping downward pa din yung EMA 50 natin. So no touch yan for me. On the daily time frame, maganda naman, above EMA 50 and mukhang itetest tong resistance na yan. Yung 56 pesos. Open lang natin tong VPVR. Yun, right, tama. Next key resistance is around this level. Yan yan yung point of control natin. Madaming shares na ipit dyan. Yun. Sa akin, still below the trend line, no touch. Pwedeng accumulate ka na dyan if you're a position trader or an investor in general. Yun. So, yun lang muna, no? 6 lang muna or 7 lang muna itignan natin for the holdings. Next, industrials. Above EMA 50 for industrials. And na-break niya na yung immediate short-term resistance yan na 9.6. Next resistance is around 1K. Yun, ano ba yung mga stocks na nandito? Open natin yung screener natin. Run. Customize. Punta ka sa sector, descriptive, industrial. So, tignan natin yung top 3 value traded for industrials. So, una, URC. Weekly time frame, tignan natin. Weekly time frame. So, meron tayong mapaplot na resistance trend line dyan. So, yun, mukhang nasa resistance na siya. And baka mag-resist dyan, no? And let's look at the EMA 50. Above EMA 50 naman, so good yan. Sloping upward na siya. So let's look at the daily time frame. Yan, anyway, a full candle close above the resistance trend line. Confirmation na yan ng possible resumption na itong rally na yan. Yun, point of control natin right now for URC is 132. 132 or 140. Actually, 140 yung point of control natin. Mas madaming shares dito. Ngayon, mukhang mag-resist siya at 140. Pero if it closes above 140, no? If it closes above 140, then maganda yun for URC. Next resistance mo na is at 160. And looking at the immediate structure or short-term structure, nag-box siya dyan, nag-close above the box, and if mag-materialize talaga siya, meron kang short-term upside of 15%. Then cut ka na lang dito, most likely at 130. Ayun, line on sun natin, close below 130 or below EMA 50, might revisit the support level 110. Short term yan, short term lang. Okay, so tapos na tayo sa URC. Next is ASEN. So ASEN was the leader noong 2020 to 2021. Right now, on the weekly time frame, nag-go below siya sa M50, di ba? Pero ngayon, tinatry niya ng mag-go above ulit dun. For this week, above pa naman ng EMA50, di ba? Although, ayan, ang maganda din, nagka-flatten yung EMA50 natin. Pero in general, sloping downward pa din yung EMA50 natin on the weekly time frame. Plot tayo ng resistance trend line. Okay, above the resistance trend line na tayo. And whatnot. Pero, as long as hindi yan as long as below 9 pesos yan, mukhang mahihirapan pa din yung ASEN, no? Pero yun, on a fundamental standpoint, ASEN is still the leader for renewables, 'di ba? Renewables na sector or renewable sector. Siya pa din yung pinaka solid dito sa Philippines. At the same time, hindi lang siya yung income niya not only coming from Philippines. May income din siya galing from other countries like Vietnam, Thailand ata, 'di ba? And India. So yun, key level na tinitignan natin is 9 pesos. 9 pesos. A break above 9 pesos will be good. Mangyayari dyan, it will prove na ito na yung accumulation structure natin. This is the Wyckoff Spring, diba? And this might resume another markup phase. So yan, something to take note of, key resistance 13 pesos. JFC, yan top 3 lang tignan natin, no? Top 3 value traded for today. Then, tignan nyo na lang yung iba. Since alam nyo naman na yung paano yung process ko, di ba? So, yun. Tatanggalin ko lang yung drawings. JFC, on the weekly time frame, above EMA50. Above EMA50. Then, nagbe-base lang tayo dito. Nag-range lang tayo dito. And ang maganda dito, EMA50 natin is sloping upward. Yun, a break above 260 is good. Might revisit this resistance at 320. 320. Line on sand natin, break below 220, might revisit the support level of 200 pesos. Monde, ayun, tapos na tayo, top 3 lang, no? Next, mining. So yun, mining, on a fundamental standpoint, sila yung market leader nung 2021 din and 2020. Actually, not 2022, pero mainly, coal yung di ba? Coal yung naging leader nung mining sector, coal. So, SEC, DMC, no? So, right now, di ba parang punta si BBM sa China and then may bilateral meetings or whatnot. Parang mag-sign ng deal, no? A deal on mining, resumption of talks on mining, oil, and tourism, di ba? So, if mag-manifest yun and mag-materialize yun, magiging maganda yung catalyst for the mining and oil sector. So right now, looking at the technicals of the mining index, above EMA50 tayo. Although, on the short term, sloping downward. In general, sloping upward pa din naman yung EMA50 natin. So right now, meron tayong mapaplot na resistance trend line dyan. Parang nag-form ng flag or whatever, or channel. Right now, a full candle close above this channel will be good for the mining sector. Yun na yung parang confirmation candle natin. Diba? And next resistance natin is at this level, 14,300. Pero looking at the VPVR, halos wala namang masyadong volume dyan. Diba? Wala namang masyadong volume dyan. So most likely, madali lang siyang i-clear out ng mga buyers. Yun. Mining sector, channeling above EMA50 on the weekly time frame. On the daily time frame, we have a clear channel din. Diba? We have a clear channel. And EMA50 is flattening and actually sloping upward na rin. So ano ba yung mga significant stocks on the mining sector? Let's look at the mining sector, mining and oil. I-run natin yung screener. Value traded. So AR, ano lang yan, na if it's mode dyan. Nickel, let's look at nickel. Good value traded for today, 78M. And right now, punta tayo sa weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, ito yung all-time high natin, di ba? For nickel. Nag-resist yung nickel dyan at 9 pesos. Tinry niya i-break pero nag-fail, di ba? Nung Feb or April or March 2022 pala, I mean. March 2022. Tinry niya yun i-break pero nag-fail. So right now, looking at nickel on the weekly time frame, above EMA50 na tayo. So that's a good thing. Although sloping downward pa din yung EMA50 natin. On the daily time frame, meron tayong clear structure dito na makikita. So ito yung main range natin, di ba? Nag-go above, then nagkaroon ng fake out, bumalik dun sa range. Although maganda dito, nag-hold yung 5 pesos support niya. 480 support niya, I mean. Ngayon, trying to break out of this significant range ulit, or significant base. Above na ulit tayo ng 640 or 6 pesos at least, di ba? So ngayon, short-term support, dapat mag-hold na yung 6 pesos, no? Below 6 pesos, then baka magbalik siya sa 480 or 5 pesos. Ayun, I think this will be one of the market leaders for the first half of 2023. Nickel. At the same time, di ba mayroong EV super trend or electric vehicle super trend. So yung electric vehicles kailangan ng nickel for their batteries. So maganda pa din in general yung demand for the underlying commodity for nickel. APX, I'm not sure if meron siyang fundamental catalyst on the West Philippine Sea na deal or whatnot. Pero I think dahil rason related na company siya or rason-led na company siya, kaya nag-rally right now, diba? And at the same time, ayun nga, very good with the current admin, yung rason na magnate, diba? Or na name. Yun. Anyway, looking at the big picture, APX, not sloping upward naman yung EMA50 natin, pero above EMA50 tayo. So maganda yun. Nagpapakita ng accumulation, big accumulation structure, 'di ba? Big accumulation, ito yung Wyckoff spring natin. Go below pero nag-resume above. Ngayon, if it closes above 220, closes above 220, full candle goes above 220 on the weekly time frame, then most likely yun yung confirmation candle natin. Right now we are at the resistance. So no buys for me muna to. Antay ako ng clear structure at the resistance level. Ang maganda dyan, mag-base siya dyan, magkaroon ng build up ulit. Build up at the resistance. Then a breakout above 220 will be good. Next resistance natin is at around 360 na. 360 or at most 5 pesos. Diba? 5 pesos. So yun. APX. Next is PXP. PXP, very heavy on the Philippine or China-Philippine oil deal or oil exploration deal, no? So if mag-go yun, baka mag-wild na naman tong PXP. So very news-driven, di ba? Yun, tignan na lang natin on the technical standpoint, no? May ma-form tayong resistance trend line dito. Still not above the resistance trend line. Pero if it closes above the resistance trend line, baka mag-parabolic ulit tong PXP. Ayun, anyway, meron ka pang allowance to possession if you really think that magpo-push through yung oil exploration deal. Yun. Daily time frame, no setups pa naman. No setups for me. Sa akin, clear break above the resistance trend line para sa akin. Yung pinaka-confirmation ko. Pinaka-go sign ko, I mean. Yun, levels lang tayo. Support level at 6 pesos, 6.20. Gawin mo na lang range or whatever. Resistance at 9 pesos, 10 pesos. SCC, tanggalin ko lang yung mga drawings. So ito yung market leader natin for 2021, 2022. Dahil ayun nga, lakas ng rally for the whole commodity, and that's good for SCC. And ayun, na-include na siya sa index, di ba? Then after the inclusion, dun nagkaroon ng sell-on inclusion, di ba? Ngayon, anyway, yun, ngayon, looking at the daily time frame, go above na naman ulit tayo sa EMA50, although sloping downward pa din, flattening, okay, then goods yun. May gap tayo dito which will be serving as our resistance for SCC. So ngayon, tingin ko baka magkaroon ng distribution na at these levels. Distribution mode. So primary bias ko for SCC, baka mag-range lang siya dyan. Unless ang mangyari sa coal futures or coal commodity is mag-break above 450 siya. Mag-break above 450 yung coal, mag-resume yung uptrend, mag-resume yung run-up. Baka mangyari is mag-resume ulit yung run-up for SEC. Then, ayun, looking at SEC, ito na yung next resistance natin 50 pesos, di ba? All-time high resistance. If mag-break above the all-time high yan, then baka mag-parabolic run ulit yan, di ba? Kalaban na lang ng presyo dyan is mga profit takers. Yun, next is PX. So, dinamihan ko na yung mga dinidiscuss ko on the mining since this is our potential leading sector for this 2023. First half or up to the whole year. Yun, anyway, PX on the weekly time frame below EMA50 tayo, sloping downward din, so red flag yun. Pero PX is also heavy on the news na if mag-push through yung oil exploration deal, then pwedeng maging goods to for PX. Looking at the daily time frame, above EMA50 na tayo, sloping upward na rin yung EMA50 natin. Although we're still on a big picture range, diba? We're still on a big picture range. So don't expect too much. So nag-support siya 250. So goods yun. Right now, near support level tayo. If you really believe na i-revisit niya tong 7 pesos, which gives you 120% upside, then pwedeng maghanap ka ng setup at these levels. Meron tayong key VPVR resistance dito So, expect na mag-resist yung presyo dyan. If it goes above the point of control, then malakas talaga yung buyers, di ba? Malakas talaga yung buyers. Then yan ay magiging next support mo. Yun, line on sand, break below 250, 280, then might revisit 250. Yun, kung meron lang tayong column dito ng value average traded for 30 days, much better. Pero right now, we're just looking at the daily value traded. Sa ngayon, January 5, 2023. So yun, ano pa ba yung other stocks na interesting on mining? FNI, pwede din naman. Nickel related, no? So if may mga deals na maganap on the state visit of BBM, then pwede maging catalyst din to. Catalyst yun for FNI. Kasi ang parang deal na gusto nilang gawin is mag-import ng nickel ores papuntang China. Diba? So goods yun for FNI. Di ko lang alam if yung nickel ore ng FNI na nakukuha or napoproduce or namamine is up to the class na na pwedeng i-import sa China. So I don't know. Pero looking at the technicals, if it breaks above 3 pesos, 310 pesos, then that's good. That's our next resistance level. A clear break above this level, then baka mag-resume yung uptrend niya. So ito yung maging uptrend niya nung 2020. If it breaks above 330, 340, 350, then good sen. So right now, pwedeng mag-accumulate ka dyan if you're really a nickel believer. Yun. Line on sand, break below 2 pesos, then baka mag-downtrend ulit yan. Distribution ang magiging niyan, market structure niyan. So yun, that's it for our mining. Property, on the weekly time frame, ang primary structure natin for property is distribution, di ba? Distribution. So ingat on the property sector. So hindi rin maganda yung high interest rate environment for the property sector dahil ayun, mas mahirap mag-take out ng loans or hindi attractive manghiram ng pera sa mga bangko to buy properties. At the same time, karamihan dito sa property sector are commercial space related na rentals, di ba? And office related rentals. So I'm not sure of the data, pero I think yung work from home na trend will persist, di ba? Magpapatuloy yun. And that is bad for office rental businesses. Yun, anyway, property. On the daily time frame above EMA 50, so that's good. Trending upward yung property sector. Next resistance is at 3,100. So nag-break above 3,000 na tayo. So ano yan? Psychological level yan. Round number. Dapat mag-hold na yan. If it does not hold yung 3K, then might revisit the support level of 2.8 or 2.7. So matic yan. On the property sector, nandyan yung ALI, yung MEG, and others. So let's look at the property sector. So ALI, SMPH, and MEG. Yan lang yung discuss natin, no? So yan, meron tayong big picture muna, no? I'm sorry. So big picture muna tayo. ALI, looks like we're on a distribution, di ba? We're on a distribution structure. And at the same time, looking at the EMA 50 sloping downward, although above na tayo dun. So as long as below the resistance trend line tayo for ALI on the weekly time frame, no touch. Most likely mag-arrange lang siya dyan for a long period of time. Daily time frame, okay, short term, maganda yung pinapakita niyang structure. Meron kang W structure dito which shows possible reversal. So double bottom yan or whatever, one double bottom. Ang main point lang is meron kang accumulation na nangyari at these levels or at this base. So right now, looking at ALI, we have a resistance at or a neckline at 32. Hindi ko na gagawin perfect yan or whatever. Same lang yan. Treat it as a range. Above 32 pesos, pwedeng i-break nga na tong trend line na yan. And then, ang target natin is on the next resistance lang din, which is at 41 pesos. So, hanapin natin yung measured target natin. So, halos 41 lang. Same thing. Measured target na itong reversal pattern na yan. So, yun. Meron kang potential upside na 30% if iti-trade mo yung setup na to. Yun. So, right now, primary bias ko for this 2023 is yun, swing trading lang din and hit and run trading lang din. No big positions or no expectation na na magte-trend talaga ng malakas yung mga other names, no? So hit and run lang talaga. Meron ka makitang setup, bilhin mo at support or mag-anticipate ka on the breakout, maglagay ka ng tight cut or a somewhat wide cut, mag-position size ka ng tama, 0.5 var lang to 1 var lang. Then, i-ride mo lang if nag-materialize siya. Then, sell on resistance ka kagad. Para sa akin, still not a trend-following environment tong 2023. Unless may magic na mangyari like maging maganda yung outcome ng China reopening, mas stimulate yung lahat ng economy, and then matapos yung Ukraine-Russia war, and mag-net easing na yung monetary policy ng Fed. So yun yung best case scenario. So SMPH, same thing with SM lang din, no? Mukhang same chart lang din. So ranging lang din, nothing big na pwedeng i-expect for this stock, no? Nag-range lang siya. Pwede mo siyang i-range trade. Sige, pwede. Pwede mo siyang i-range trade. Buy on support, sell on resistance, blah, blah, blah. Pero ayun, bottom line, meron tayong ranging structure for SM Prime. Ngayon, if it breaks above 40 pesos, then okay, maganda yan. Pwedeng mag-resume yung uptrend. So as long as hindi pa nabibreak tong range na yan, don't expect too much. So yun, support level 31 pesos. Meg, I think baka mag-bottom na to, no? Mag-bottom na tong Meg. I'm not sure. Merong rumors na made-delete daw siya on the PSE. Pero looking at Meg, mukhang nagbo-bottom na siya. Pero ingat ka pa din dyan. Kung babaliktarin mo yan, di ba bullish yan? Mukhang cup and handle, di ba? Mukhang cup and handle. Yun. Balik natin, Alt-I natin. Alt-I. So right now, on the daily time frame, no touch yan below EMA50. EMA50 sloping downward. So ngayon, ang gusto nating makita is mag-go above EMA50 muna and then i-break tong resistance trend line. Then most likely, baka mag-markup phase na ulit tayo. So yun lang, no? Yun lang for the property sector. So lastly, sa services. So almost done na tayo. Halos 1 hour na ata ako nagdi-discuss, no? I'm not sure. So services, weekly time frame, below EMA 50 tayo, no? For services. Sloping downward yung EMA 50 natin, which is a red flag. So, no touch sa akin yung mga stocks under services. Pero looking at the daily time frame, same thing, no? Same thing lang pala, kala ko. Nag-ano na. Okay, above EMA 50, flattening yung EMA 50 natin, nag-flatten siya. Ang maganda if it slopes upward na. If mag-slope upward na yan. Ngayon, resistance natin for the services sector is at 2040. 2,040 pesos. So ngayon, mukhang nahanap niya na yung support niya at 16 area. Right now, ang tinitignan natin, immediate resistance na gustong i-break or gusto nating ma-break is 1,800. 1,800. Then, ito, strong resistance to, no? May VPV or resistances tayo dito. So, madaming taong ipit at this level. So, yun. Anyway, support level is at 1,500. Yun. Hanap na tayo ng stocks under services. Custom services. Run screener. So, value traded. Yun. Una, TEL. So, nagkaroon ng issue yung TEL, which caused the drop sa TEL ng more than 20% ata in a few days, a few weeks, di ba? So, right now, below EMA 50 tayo. And sloping downward yung EMA 50 natin. So, no touch. Sa mga nag-bottom pick at on TEL, congrats. We're at the resistance level na. Nasa gap fill resistance na tayo. And EMA 50 resistance. Yun, anyway. Primary bias for TEL, most likely mag-range na yan dyan. Mag-range na lang siya dyan. For long period of time, as long as hindi na resolve yung accounting problem nila, no? Or budget problem nila. Kasi yun malaking anti-catalyst or inhibitor yun for investors na bumili ng TEL, di ba? Parang question mark yun. Question on integrity and on the service itself and the other financial related stuff on TEL, di ba? Kasi billions yung pinag-uusapan na nawawala or parang over-budgeted, di ba? Yun, anyway. Next is Bloom. So sa akin, actually, this is one of my favorites on the services sector. Looking at Bloom on the weekly time frame, halos ang tagal lang niya nag-range dito, di ba? So since 2011, nag-range na siya from 16 pesos to 5 pesos for 470 pesos, 480 pesos. So right now, meron tayong key resistance at 15. So malaking upside talaga from 7 pesos, di ba? 8 pesos. Malaki yung ano niya. So looking at the daily time frame, we have an accumulation structure na na-form at this level. Tanggalin ko lang yung yung mga alerts ko para ano ba tanggalin to? And so may na-form na accumulation structure and nag-break above na siya sa resistance trend line. Ngayon, looks like it's on the markup phase, di ba? Although hindi pa din talaga dahil resistance level tong 880. Ito yung swing high natin talaga, primary swing high natin . Ang maganda if it closes above 9 pesos. Yun talaga. 9 pesos. Right now, parang nag-accelerate na siya dahil dun sa bias na uy, may reopening yung China, di ba? Pwedeng sooner or later, mag-revenge casino or mag-revenge gaming yung mga Chinese nationals in the Philippines. And that will be good for Bloomberry or on this stock. Same time, Razon-led company to, and we all know Razon is like the Dennis Uy of this administration. Yun, anyway, looking at the chart, if mag-go below 8 pesos ulit to, then if mag-go below 8 pesos, then red flag yun. Red flag yun. Ibig sabihin, baka mag-range lang ulit siya dyan for a quarter or so. Pero yun, if it breaks above 9 pesos, we have 60% to 70% upside for this stock. Measured target natin from accumulation to from this accumulation base, meron tayong measured target of 1250. If is swing low natin to swing high, 1350 yung primary target natin. So ano ba to? Fibonacci retracement lang yan. So 0, 1.5, and 2 lang yung ginagamit ko. So basically, ano lang siya, kung gaano kalaki yung rally dito, most likely ganun din yung magiging ano niya, measured target niya. So ano siya, Wyckofian na technique on finding your targets. So ICT, ano to, logistics or cargo transport, 'di ba? So ICT leader din nung 2020 to 2021, 2022, end of 2022 or mid 2022, I mean. So right now, nag-range na lang siya dyan. Okay above EMA 50, so that's good. And sloping upward yung EMA 50 natin. Sa akin, as long as below 222 or 225, baka no touch for me, no? Gusto ko close above 250, then okay to. If buy on support ka naman or position trader ka, you can position on this structure, di ba? Parang nagpapakita siya ng box reaccumulation, and above EMA 50 naman, accumulate ka dyan, then dagdag ka on the next, if mag-break siya above 240, di ba? Or 236, if mag-break above. Sell ka if mag-resist dyan. Line on sand, break below EMA 50, then pass na, di ba? Pass. Ayun, next, globe. Mukhang nagbo-bottom yung globe, no? Nagbo-bottom yung globe. Meron tayong accumulation structure dyan. Although, as long as nandyan pa siya, pass ako, break above resistance trend line, then okay to for me. So, support level is 2K. Resistance is at 2.5. A break above 2.5 might give us a rally papuntang 3.5. Giving an upside of 50%, 40%. So from support level, if buy on support ka, then position trade lang talaga, antayin mo, mag-resume yung uptrend, 75%. Pero yun, ingat ka lang din since failed breakout to eh. Failed all-time high breakout ata to, I think. Balikan ko yung weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, we have an all-time high breakout dati nung 2022, pero nag-ano siya eh. Naging bull trap siya eh, naging bull trap. So ingat lang din, 'di ba? Ingat ka diyan. Pwedeng redistribution. Pwedeng bumalik to 1.3, 1.2, and ayun, actually 1.15 yung immediate support natin. Key support level. Converge. So balik 2020 IPO price na siya. So that's a good thing. So almost a full year of downtrend. So since 2021, nung nag-expire yung IPO share na na-hold, nagkabentahan na yung mga first investors, then nag-downtrend na siya, no? Downtrend. Ngayon may mapaplot tayong resistance trend line or downtrend line. So as long as below the resistance trend line tong converge, then it's a pass for me. Pero if I'm gonna look at it on a reversal setup na approach, mukhang mukhang nagpakita na ng reversal pattern, no? A double bottom or whatever. Main point is nag-accumulate na siya at this level and nag-hold yung 16 pesos. So to, 'di ba? Ito yung natin. Ito yung resistance level natin or IPO level natin, which is 16 pesos. As long as nag-hold yan, then goods. If it goes below 16 pesos, then pass. Ingat ka. Ngayon, nag-form na ng double bottom. That's a short-term reversal pattern. Next target is at 22 pesos. So, yun. Let's see. Hindi natin sure, di ba? Walang nakakaalam kung anong gagawin na itong converge. Main catalyst ata nito right now is approved na yung Singapore na interconnectivity deal or whatever. So that's an earnings catalyst for converge kasi nakakaabot na siya sa ibang markets or ibang bansa. So yun, converge. Up to converge lang tayo home. Tignan ba natin to? So yun, all home. Ako all home user ako. Lahat ng binili na namin gamit nung nagpatayo ng bahay kami this 2022 nanggaling sa all home. Ayun, anyway. Looks like nag-short term bottom lang siya at 130 pesos. Nag-form ng double bottom with an RSI divergence. So, ibig sabihin nun, merong pent-up demand for the stock on the RSI indicator and the price action, di ba? So, yun, no need to discuss. Basically, lang siya, short-term reversal. Still below EMA50 and strong downtrend pa din talaga siya. So, ingat ka on home. If nasakyan mo yan, then good for you. Diba? Good for you. Meron tayong mga volume buzzes dito, diba? May mga volume buzzes. So, interesting enough na may volume buzz tayo at 1 pesos. So, yun. Pure gold, sige, tingnan din natin. Kasi above 100M yung value traded niya for today. So, interesting yun with a net foreign buying of 29 million. So, pure gold, weekly time frame above EMA50 although sloping downward, flattening. So, medyo pa din ako dito. Alangan pa din. Meron tayong mapo-form na resistance trend line. Dito, meron tayong key resistance at 53 pesos. 53 pesos. Pero yung real resistance is at this level eh. Real resistance is at 45 and 41 pesos or 40 pesos. So yun, daily time frame parang may na-form na siyang base dito. Ngayon, ang gusto natin makita is mag-close above siya dito sa 38 pesos. So yun. 38 pesos, if mag-go above yung 38 pesos, next level is 41 pesos. Then, baka mag-resume yung uptrend niya at 52 or what. So, possible catalyst na ito ay actually, I'm not sure, pero baka consumer prices, baka mag-hold lang. Siyempre, di ba, pag nagkaroon na ng increase in prices sa sa bilihin, most likely hindi na sila magbababa ng presyo or whatever. So yun. Okay, so tapos na tayo sa pure gold. Next is now. Sige, discuss ko na rin dahil ito yung isa to sa mga top leaders natin sa based on Prime Analytics. So, gamitin nyo to guys, tong Prime Analytics. So, bagong feature ni Investa Prime and ni Investa. Makikita mo yung general market health. Pindot-pindotin mo lang yan. Short term bullish, medium term somewhat bullish pa din, long term bearish pa din. So makikita mo yung market breadth and yung market health. Then may mga signals tayo ng breakouts dito, like yan, magpapakita yan ng mga current stocks na nagbe-breakout on the long term, medium term, and short term. So yun, mabalik tayo. Makikita natin yung market leaders dito. So right now, Bloom, Converge, APX, and others ay yung mga natin, market leaders natin. So now, yung market leader natin, catalyst na ito parang may US deal, parang may deal with US on 5G or whatever. So yan, I'm not sure. Very news-driven din tong stock na to. And somewhat speculative din. So ingat ka on trading speculatives. Kailangan meron kang stops and you honor your stops, di ba? And ayun, you should not chase price palagi. So yun, right now, nag-range siya, nag-form ng inside bar or whatever. Next resistance is at 450. Ang galing ko lang yung mga drawings ko, no? Next resistance is at 450. Based on our structures. Pero, looking at the VPVR, madaming taong naipit dyan at 320. So, expect resistance at 320. 320 or 3 pesos. 3 pesos pa lang. 280 to 3 pesos. Malaking range yan eh. Malaking range. So, yun. Yan yung next resistance natin, di ba? So, kung meron ka nito, prepare ka dapat na makapagbenta. Prepared ka dapat magbenta at this level. So yun, that's pretty much it, no? Yun lang yung mga gusto nating i-chart for this session. So yun yung market outlook ko. Nagpakita ako ng mga charts or mga stocks na pwede mong i-trade or mga stocks na pwedeng maging leaders for this first half of 2023. So yun, that's it. Yun lang. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Halos 1 hour akong nagsasalta dito. So yun, yung mga market outlook na to, hindi to financial advice or whatever. Parang hindi rin to sure, di ba? Sa markets, probabilities lang yan. Kailangan prepared ka lang sa both sides na pwedeng mangyari. Bullish case, bearish case. Kailangan prepared ka dun. And dapat, you let the market decide for you. Hindi yung bibili ka ng isang stock and then mali na yung pinapakita ng chart, hinahawakan mo pa. Dapat sundan mo kung ano yung sinasabi sa'yo ng chart and ng price. Kasi, ayun alipin lang tayo ng market eh. If gustong umangat ng stock, then aangat yan. Hindi naman ikaw yung di ba? Magde-decide. Or hindi kayo makapag-dictate ng prices or whatever. So yun, I hope everyone na maging prosperous this 2023, this first half, second half, this whole 2023. I hope na magkaroon kayo ng resilience and mag-earn kayo ng wisdom on trading the markets. So yun, if sa mga beginners, you can go to InvestaUniversity. Punta ka dito sa Learn. May mga free free lessons. Punta kayo dito sa InvestaUniv. And then nandiyan na lahat, libre lang 'yan. Then aral kayo mabuti. Put in the work, give time on learning new things, 'di ba? Kasi yun lang naman yung way para maging prosperous this year, 'di ba? Is to learn and then execute properly. Put that learnings into action and execute it properly. So yun lang. Yun, ingat kayo and eat your daily vegetables and vitamins and drink your water. So yun, ingat kayo and goodbye.